Now we're going to look at your throttle to see how you adjust it if the throttle isn't working properly. You've entered in all your curves that you described, but it's still not working properly. In this case, we're looking at your lowest throttle point setting. In other words, your LED 4 is saying, okay, I want to see if your lowest throttle point in your radio is set correctly. The lowest throttle point in the radio is throttle hold. So I'll flick throttle hold. If it was set correctly, your LED 2 should come on. So your lowest throttle point is either too low, which is probably not, or it's too high. So what I'm going to do, since it's throttle hold and the LED number 2 is not coming on, I'm going to go into my, where's my throttle hold on Fataba? Throttle hold, here we are, model menu. Go to throttle hold and see right now it's set at 30%, which is too high. You do want to have it all the way down, 0%. See, now my LED 2 came on, so it's saying your lowest throttle setting is low enough for this ESC. So now it's happy with that lowest throttle setting. And you go back into normal. Now you're going to go to your high throttle, toggle. Now you're looking at your highest throttle. Now it's asking, is your highest throttle point okay? So I'll go to my highest throttle point, and notice it flashed briefly but then went back off. So at some point in my curve it is correct, but at my high point it's not actually correct. So I need to go into my throttle curve. Oh, yeah, my curve is all messed up. See, the top end point of the curve is sitting at 67% throttle. So I need to raise that throttle point up until that LED comes on. See, now it's okay. It's not saying my high point is okay. It's still fine across. It's fine on the bottom, but it was looking for that high point to see if it's okay, and it is. So now I want to go to my low. See, so I toggle to my idle. Now it's looking to see, is my idle throttle okay? And the number 2 just says it's not coming on, so say no, your idle is not okay. So I'll go to my low point in this curve, and it may be too high or too low. Enter. Let's go down. See there, now it's low enough. It says yes, that's okay, so it's low enough. Now, say you had too low. See, it went back off again. It's too low. There's a range in there that's just the right setting. So raise your curve till that comes on. So now it's saying your idle throttle is good. And there's a little range in there where it's okay. You just want to be in there somewhere. So you're okay. You fixed your throttle hold, which is your extreme low. You fixed your high throttle, and you fixed your idle. Now all the lights come on for each of them. One other potential issue when you're setting the throttle limits is you might have the throttle reversed. Once you've confirmed that your defaults in your radio, you run your curves up and down as much as you can, you run your limits up and down, the lights are still not coming on, you can simply go into your linkage menu and reverse your channel. For Taba, we found out the reverse is the one you actually want. If I go and throttle hold my full absolute low, see now it is actually giving me the curve. Whereas when I'm in normal, it won't give me the light. So my channel was simply reversed. That's why it's usually good to start with the defaults that we found work, and then that makes it easier on the initial setup. But if all else fails, try reversing the channel to see if it comes out correct with your model.